I want to talk about a phone fault that has been common these days, and that is this. Look at it. This is a Tecno phone. See, it has turned on. Then after a few seconds, it will turn back off. You see, on. It should go off by now. It has turned off. It will come back on again. Then it will go off. So it will be in loop this way. In loop means it will turn on and off repeatedly. As you can see, it has been doing that. And this is how it will continue to do until the battery gets drained. In this, what could be the fault? There are three things, actually, that could be responsible. That is one of the three things could be responsible. Number one, it could be that the power switch here is misbehaving. As if the power button remains activated, right? We press it and hold. That is number one. Number two, the problem could be this battery. And number three, lastly, the problem could be the motherboard. The screen could be responsible. That is a possibility. But usually, commonly, it's rare anyway. I've not seen, but it is a possibility. Anything can happen. Number one, the switch could be faulty, that is misbehaving. That's number one. Number two, the battery. There is a resistor there that needs to be replaced. That is number two. Number three, the motherboard. And lastly, which is very rare, the screen. Which one is which? By troubleshooting one step after the other, then I will know what is responsible for this. Right. Let me start with it. Right. So I've identified the problem and I have fixed the problem. The cost of the problem was the battery, not the switch. How did I root out the switch? If you look at here's the switch. You see this part? You can see tape here. I insulated the switch part. Then the problem persists. Then next step was the battery. And this, let me show you. And here is the battery. What I did in order to fix the problem on the battery. On the battery is a resistor. So the resistor, the resistor is 0 ohm resistor. So the resistor obviously has problem. That has been, like all the cases that I've been fixing, it is from the battery. And here's the battery. I open up the BMS. The BMS means battery management system. Here's the battery. Here's the battery. If you look at the top here, the top here is the BMS. Beside the negative part, here's a negative. There is a resistor. There is a resistor. If you look at it, there's a resistor there. On the resistor, I just find a wire, then I connect both ends of the resistor, thereby driving the distance to 0 ohm, right? The resistor to 0 ohm. Then that fixed the problem. Now, what I'm going to do next is to try this. I'm closing the BMS. Right, I've closed the BMS. Next is to return the motherboard to try this out. Although I've tested it out. Remember how it was misbehaving? The phone boot loop, right? It turned on and turned off, turned on and turned off. All right, I've connected. This is the screen, and here is the battery connector, the flex for the battery. The battery has been connected to the motherboard. So next is to turn this on and see if it's going to work. Well, definitely it has worked. I'm putting this on. Right, it's on. Look at how it's going to behave. It never got to this stage. It would have turned off, turn back on, turn off. Here's it. It's working. If you are faced with such, you know what to do. All right, that is it. It's working now. Why for this phone, it did not boot to this point before it turned off. There's some phone that it will boot up to this point, then it will turn off, turn back on automatically. So the idea is the phone boot loops. It's either it boots up to this point or it doesn't. So if it boot loops and the problem is not from the switch, next thing is to focus on the battery. So target the BMS area, then find the resistor beside the negative terminal of the battery. Then you fuse it up and see if it's going to work or not. All right, so with this, see, the phone is working.